You hear the ghosts? It's not actually ghosts. It's really amazingly windy for this time of year, which again, yin yang here. It's great because it's 87, doesn't feel like 87. Right, you don't even need the fans or anything. But on the other side of the coin, I can't exactly go fly the drone when it's blowing like it is. So I'm grateful for the coolness, but...
And it's gusty.
And it's gusty, right. So next we're headed down to, gotta go to Palmetto Point to see some people, and then down to Rock Sound to drop off some stickers to Blue Seahorse Gift Shop. And I don't know after that. We'll see. Okay, see this statue? The guy standing next to it in the blue shirt? I don't know what the statue thing is, but we really need a crane to lift it? I don't know. Again, we're in the things you see department. Okay, must be some important statue in that thing that they got to use a crane, or it must be heavy. I don't know. You know, one of the funny things here is that there's one road, main road, up and down the entire 110-mile island. So when you go someplace, I just jokingly said to Sid, because we're going to Rock Sound, I said, I think we'll take the other road coming back so we have a different view. But there is no other road. It's one road. It would be nice if there was like a scenic road on the other side or something. Doubt it'll ever happen. I was thinking the same thing. Look, I see people at the beach. Are these tourist people? Look like tourists.
Yeah, they look great to me.
Yeah, white people. Huh. Okay. Okay, as long as they're having fun. Alright, coming into Rock Sound, Marketplace. I don't know if we're going to stop there after, we'll see.
Extremely hard. Those look like berries that have the red thing. Okay. They're like kind of spiral. Yeah, they were all dying. Then they had this little red thing, and it was like, oh, what the hell was it? A warning sign.
Okay, this is one of those, nope, just going up here. Here it is, it's Monday afternoon. There's like nobody around. This is down in Rock Sound. And this is one of those things that why we need to get more people to come here, visit my property, build. There's just not enough people around. I know it's June, but still, it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. The water's beautiful, and I know there's more people up in Governors and other places, but not Rock Sound. So we need more people to be coming here, and those people. We just had a discussion with somebody. Those people who say, oh, it's too busy, we don't want to have more people coming here. Well, that's fine and dandy when you own your house and you come and you have your job someplace else, your other income. When you're trying to live here and make a living, take care of your family, etc., you try it. See how it goes for you.
Hello. Welcome.
How are you?
Good.
Okay.
We don't do
Now-
licensing until next year.
You can license anytime you want. We can license anytime you want.
His brother had to move back from China, and then there's a lot of items that my daughters and I make.
Does that cooler in the back work?
Yeah, it's a freezer.
Oh, put some popsicles
But I
in
want
it.
pineapple for Eleuthera. There's some of the items that they make.
So your daughters make these?
I do.
And you
yeah.
too? Okay.
We go on the beach, pick up the shells.
Okay, this is one of those places. This is down in Rock Sound, okay? Right on the water. I think it used to be a restaurant. Somebody should do something with it. Look at this. Look. Right? Wouldn't this make a phenomenal place? We're on our way back to Governor's Harbor from Rock Sound, and when we went to the Blue Sea Horse gift shop, Holly Kadiana told us that there was a new place that opened, and it's in Rock Sound, but it's not in town. So we went and saw them, and the lady who's running it is a lady named Lisa, whose father owns Sammy's, which we've done a post about before. And she's used to do the Frigate, I think it's Grill and Bar and Grill or something like that, down at Davis Harbor. And I guess that didn't work out. Not on her part. There was other complications, which we won't get into. And so she's trying it up here. And so hopefully she's going to make a go of it. And the lady who owns the place, her husband and her used to have a restaurant there called Coco Plum, right? Yeah, Coco Plum. And unfortunately, he died, I think 3 or 4 years ago. So the place has been empty. So it's good because right now, Wild Orchid isn't operating in Rock Sound where it was. So if you went to Wild Orchid before, it's not going to be there. So now there'll be another restaurant that you can go to, and I've heard a lot of good things about frigates and the cooking and everything else there. So we'll go back there at another time, see what it's like, do a whole thing, but I'll put a post up on it anyway. I always try to help out people who are starting out and getting going, and being the off-tourist season, this gives them couple months to get all the little kinks and pieces worked out before it picks up again. Back from Rock Sound. Good, relatively easy trip. Wind's still blowing. It was blowing a little less down there. I suppose I could have, but I didn't take the drone, so it would have still been iffy anyway. So I've got to do some other calculating and accounting stuff this afternoon, and some writing for the website and some video production still. Did that all morning. I'd really like to end a little earlier today. It's not going to happen. There's some big changes happening in the Bahamas as far as the home rental market. And for Eleuthera, that's pretty much it. We don't have any mega resorts or anything else. And there's never been any real taxation on those rentals or anything else, really. You paid your property taxes, you paid the caretaker, those kind of things. But the government realized they were losing a lot of money off any potential taxation. So last year, they wanted to have the homeowners who rented their house register their homes. In the entire country, all of the islands, 200 people complied. So obviously that wasn't working. So they just announced, because the government switched, they just announced that they've gone to Airbnb, which is just the start, and made what's called a memorandum of understanding. And what that basically says is that Airbnb is going to collect the taxes. So all of the properties are going to pay VAT tax, whether they want to or not. That money is going to be collected by them and remitted to the government. Excellent plan. Takes that right out of the homeowners. I didn't rent my house thing. And then they're going to have a couple little options, and they're almost there. So I think the next thing that's going to happen is that once they get Airbnb on board, then they're going to do the same thing to HomeAway, TripAdvisor, anybody who's renting properties like that, and say, you've got to do this, and the only way you can list these houses is they have to provide you with a number from us that says they've been registered. No number, no listing on your site. Okay? Comprehende? Good. So that's how that's going to work. So everybody's going to have to list their houses. Then they had something about a VAT tax or a room tax. I'm not sure how that's going to go. Maybe there's going to be some kind of like dollar threshold there or something like that. But changes are coming. Whether they're going to have a good impact, is it going to hurt the rental market? I don't know. We'll see what the buying public reacts to. I think a lot of the homeowners are going to react negatively, but they don't have any choice. They had a chance to comply voluntarily, and now that was taken away from them. No more volunteer. It's actually a brilliant plan by the government. We have somebody else do our work. Great, right? So what's going to happen, I don't know. But it is going to increase the bottom line costs of renting a house here. When it gets enacted, I'm not sure. Okay, fishing's going rather well. I've gotten 3 hits. One was just a hit, 2 were actual fish, and they fell actually off. I got them close. The last one was big. I don't know why they're coming out of their mouths, but we're gonna keep trying. Okay, mystery solved. It's mackerel. See those teeth? He's got some good ones. So this is the 5th one. This one I caught. No lure there. One hit and it was gone. It was big.